Hey guys, thought I'd just do a quick video addressing a couple of things and telling the truth and giving some cool behind the scenes stuff. So there's, for whatever reason, comments I see pop up and related to certain things about me paying for everything. So I want to address that because one guy specifically was even on former two-time heavyweight champ Tim Witherspoon's channel and saying, "Oh, I'm paying Tim to say things about Bisping and this and that, and I paid for subscribers and I paid to be in the movies I'm in and this and that." First of all, for the record, I didn't pay for anything. So as far as like cash, money, etc. I paid with hard work, but let's just go over the list real quick. Paying for subscribers, some people do it. I think that's stupid because you're not going to get actual engagement to grow anything. So with YouTube specifically, I built that over 4 years. It took me about 3.5 years of consistently putting out videos to break that 100,000 subscriber thing, and that's a huge milestone. I'm very proud of that because I earned that consistently. You guys could go back to like 2019 and if you have time, just check video. There's never been like more than a week that has gone by where I didn't put a video out. So hard work and consistency does pay off over time. Even now, by the time I get back home next week, late next week, I'll have been gone for like 3 weeks shooting this movie Bloodstorm. Check out the Instagram page, Bloodstorm Movie, by the way. But I still have videos coming out because I got ahead on editing because I wanted to try to keep the momentum on the channel for the most part. Now, obviously, these videos were like a little bit different. I knew they weren't going to be the most popular topics. They're not getting the most views. But still, the topics are interesting enough for some people. And the video has just, kept the momentum up as far as like at least content still being put out. So no, I have not paid for social media subscribers. I think that's stupid, even though some people do it. Number two, paid to be in any movie. No. So the last Kumite and Warrior Island did actually have options if somebody wanted to pay, be like a quote producer on it, get a little role in it. So that was an option for some people because those independent films, they try to get like a certain budget. So that was an option. I did not pay anything. I actually got paid to be in those. My expenses were paid, and I'm very blessed and grateful to be a part of that. So I don't know why people just assume that. Anyway, this latest film that I mentioned, Bloodstorm, I'm actually one of the producers on it. I helped put the whole project together. I'm also an actor in it, of course, and wearing many other hats, just getting this thing together, and it's come together really nice. And yes, I'm also getting paid for this. So the only reason I think people should want to pay to be in something is if it's more like something on their bucket list. It's not like something they actually want to pursue as an actor and take seriously. So it's like, okay, I could do this one time. Like Cynthia Rothrock's Black Creek Project, for example. You could pay to be in that movie and you could have an amazing time. Maybe get a fight scene with Don Wilson or somebody else. That might be worth the price of admission, and it might just be like that thing, oh, I want to do this one time. It's worth paying for. Don't even really care about pursuing the acting thing. That would actually make sense. But for a lot of people like myself, it would make sense to pay to be in something. You'd want to get paid, because you're using your time, and it's something that you're pursuing. So what was the other thing? Oh, paying Tim to say stuff. Tim is training me. I'm actually going to be out there in November doing a preliminary camp. I'm going to make sure he's taken care of as far as once I get the big fight, ideally against Michael Bisping. There's a lot of stuff related to that, including the Bloodsport sword up for the prize, and also some crazy, eerie coincidence related to Bloodsport, as well with that fight that should take place next year. But regardless, I should get a big fight because it's not only up to me. Obviously, Bisping has to agree. Though I am getting under his skin on Twitter. So as far as Tim goes and the team I'm working with, I'm going to make sure they're taken care of because I will give a percentage of whatever money I end up making on the fight, obviously, to them because they're going to help prepare me, train me, etc. So, of course, everybody is going to make out, everybody that I'm involved and associated with. So that would be the payment that would be involved, nothing else. Nothing else. I'm very blessed because of this channel that I'm able to meet guys like Tim Witherspoon, Don the Dragon Wilson, train with these guys, Very lucky, very blessed, developing like real relationships here. So, yeah. Actually, on the me versus Bisping card, I'd try to get the Don Wilson and Muhammad Kisi on that same card. And the guy that I'm involved with who's going to basically put this whole event on next year as part of this whole Circle of Legends thing, which I'll talk about more later in a future video. It's too much to go over. that, yeah, the guy actually knew Don from back in the day. He's very excited about that Don Casey fight. So also mine against Michael Bisping if he accepts. So, okay, so let's see. Never paid for social media users, never paid to be in a movie, never paid people to say stuff. Other people will say I pay guests to come on the show. It's like, no. A couple people, like, in their manager, like, even wanted payment. I said, that ain't what this show's about, man. I want these people to want to be here to share their stories with you guys, the fans. If they want to do that, great. If not, fine. Never paid anyone to be on here. So for whatever reason, people just think, oh, I have to pay for everything. At the end of the day, like, people actually kind of like me, you know? And because I have, like, passion and, you know, a good positive vibe, like, they want to be part of the channel. I'm glad, you know? And a lot of you, the vast majority of the audience sees that. They see my passion and everything for, like, making the 80s and 90s great again. So, but yeah, I'll never ever pay someone to be on the channel. And, you know, they all come on because they want to do it. And it's for you guys, the fans. So what else do people say? You know, they just don't want to give you like anything. You know, like even like me, the body, they'll say, oh, that guy takes, you know, steroids or whatever. It's like, no, I've been 100% natural for life. And I'm very proud of that, man. But people just want to take anything away from you. Like you're either paying for stuff, you're cheating or something. It's like, look, guys, at the end of the day, hard work and consistency do pay off, but you should also have some kind of strategy. Which, if you're into lifting weights and bodybuilding, then yeah, you need a strategy, aka a right training program, diet, you know, supplements, etc. Natural supplements, by the way. I'm talking like whey protein powders. I'm talking like simple carbs right after the gym, creatine, multivitamins, things like that. So I just don't understand why people don't think like lifting weights consistently and hard and then eating good for years, it produces amazing results. It's almost like that flies over people's head, which is like ridiculous. So, but anyway, just to wrap this thing up, never look, okay, so the payment, I'll tell you what I paid. I paid with hard work and consistency and developing a strategy that's given me all these opportunities. And I am very grateful for it because, you know, for all of us with a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, especially more recently in the news, we're very lucky in general, especially if you're in America. There's a lot of other good countries too. But look at some of the stuff going on in the world, man. So, you know, take advantage of whatever, you know, you have. Ideal. I mean, if you're watching this, you at least got a smartphone or a computer, you got internet access. That's pretty good, you know. So the lesson is just be grateful for everything you have. I'm grateful for everything I have, and you know, the trolls, the haters, the etc. who think I'm just like a fake, a fraud, a cheater. No, no, I am not. I work hard. I work consistently. I have a strategy. Am I where I want to go and need to be? No, I'm not. There's like a very big mountain that I'm climbing, and I'm like right here on it. You know, there's a lot more to go, but at least you know I got some momentum, and I'm going in the right direction. And I hope all you guys, you know, get that someday as well. But just remember, hard work, consistency, strategy, and then you know you could achieve things as you want to do as well, and you don't have to pay for it. You know, unlike these like people that claim that the only dues that you got to pay is like I said, you know, that the hard work and everything else like that.